आपके टीम में while working कुछ मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग होता है और many times उसे सॉल्व करने में ही एनर्जी लग जाती है और काम तो बाजू में रहता है। Hi, I am Archana Kayle. I am from Goodreadsons. Here we help our students achieve English language fluency, confidence and success in their personal and professional life. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of workplace communication. You see, effective communication isn't just about talking, it's about ensuring what your message is received loud and clear. So, let's explore some common communication pitfalls and discover how to navigate them like a pro. So, our first candidate or first culprit is ambiguous language. Imagine you are in a meeting and your colleague says, "Get it done as soon as possible." But what does that really mean? Is it by the end of the day, the end of the week, or the end of the month? Ambiguous language like this can lead to confusion and missed deadlines. The solution: be crystal clear with your instructions. Set specific deadlines and expectations to avoid any misunderstandings. Next time, instead of saying "please send the report as soon as possible," you must say "send the report by 5 p.m. Even by talking about amount, we need a considerable amount of data. Instead of that, what you can say? We need at least 100 data points for the analysis. Now, our second candidate for misunderstanding is assumptions. We have all been guilty of making them at some point, but assuming that everyone knows what you are talking about can be a recipe for disaster. Imagine using complex technical jargons without explaining it, or assuming agreement without confirmation. It's like speaking a different language. Instead, provide context, define terms, and always seek clarification when in doubt. We can say everyone knows what SEO stands for. Clarification can be: SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, which is the process of improving a website visibility on search engines. That can clarify what the person is talking about. Now, the next one is non-verbal cues. The silent communicators. They can convey a wealth of information, but they can also be misinterpreted. Take an example of body language. For example, crossing your arms might signal defensiveness, but it could also mean you are just cold. To avoid confusion, pay attention to non-verbal cues, but always seek confirmation to ensure you are on the same page. We will check the examples for this. A team member crosses their arms during a brainstorming session. So what you can do? You can ask him directly, "I noticed you crossed your arms. Do you have any concerns or feedback you'd like to share?" One more example: a colleague avoids making eye contact during a presentation. So you can clarify with him by saying that, "I noticed you were looking away during the presentation. So did you have any questions or need further clarification on the topic?" So by doing this, whatever the misunderstanding which can cause just by these non-verbal cues, you can avoid them completely. Now, our next one is jargon and acronyms. Jargon and acronyms are like secret codes, and that only insiders understand. But what happens when you are not in on the secret? Misunderstanding, that's what, right? So, the next time you are tempted to drop a fancy term, take a moment to explain it. Use plain language alongside industry jargon to ensure everyone's in the loop. For example, if you say, "We need to improve our CTR," but people may not know who are in the meeting. So you can say CTR stands for a click-through rate, which measures the percentage of users who click on a specific link or advertisement. So who are in the discussion, they will understand what CTR means. The second example, you may use a jargon like, let's implement an API to streamline the process. But the people who are in the meeting or who are in discussion may not know that. So you need to tell first API stands for Application Programming Interface, which allows different software applications to communicate with each other. So everyone who is attending but do not know the technical term will understand what you are speaking. Now the next culprit is lack of clarification. Have you ever been in a situation where you are nodding along, pretending to understand when really you are completely lost? Yeah, we are all been there. But there is the thing. Lack of clarification only leads to more confusion. So, don't be afraid to speak up. Ask questions, seek clarification, and foster a culture of open communication. For example, a team member nods along during a project meeting, but doesn't fully understand the requirement. So how he can get clarification? He should say, I want to make sure we are all on the same page. Could you clarify what you mean by high priority tasks? We will check one more example to have more clarification. So, a manager assumes that their team members understand a software tool without providing training. So the clarification can be, I realize we haven't had training on the new software yet. Would anyone like a demonstration or additional guidance? So by taking this approach, everyone will be on the same page. Finally, let's talk about cultural differences. What's perfectly acceptable in one culture may be completely taboo in another. So, it's crucial to be aware of cultural nuances and adapt your communication accordingly. Respect cultural norms, seek cultural competency training if it is required, and above all, approach any interaction with an open mind and willingness to learn. Let's check with the examples. The cultural difference can be, in some cultures, direct disagreement is considered rude, leading to potential misunderstandings in team discussion. So, adaptation can be, in our team meetings, let's encourage open discussion and invite different viewpoints, even if they contradict each other. So, people will be open to accept the opposite view also. Example 2. In certain cultures, punctuality is less rigid than in others, and that can lead to misunderstandings about meeting times and deadlines. So what can be the adaptation for this? Let's clarify meeting times and deadlines well in advance to accommodate different cultural norms and ensure everyone is on the same page. So by doing this, there won't be any misunderstanding which can cause because of cultural differences. And there you have it, a crash course in mastering workplace communication by avoiding ambiguous language, challenging assumptions, considering non-verbal cues, and defining jargons, seeking clarification, and respecting cultural differences. You will be well on your way to becoming a communication guru. And thanks for watching. Remember, clear communication is the key to success. And if you want to achieve it, WhatsApp us on the given number. I will see you in the next time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet, and like and share the video. Till then, stay happy, healthy, and safe. Bye.